Hi, Sadiq Khan's hated Ulez expansion plan looks like it's going to be put in place soon, and obviously Kier Starmer has um, basically said that he disagrees with it, but unfortunately, as we know, Kier Starmer, he likes to sit on the fence and doesn't really openly criticise people and doesn't really and now this has caused a civil war in the Labour Party because a lot of the MPs have constituents who live in sort of like less well-off areas, and which is an absolutely valid point, and I think this will be a valid point coming into the election because Labour are depending on a lot of London results to go their way, and this really isn't going to do them any favours at all. And I personally think Sadiq Khan, I mean, really, if there isn't a vote of no confidence, then I think Labour can kiss goodbye the next election. The fact is, Kier Starmer really needs to go for it, and he needs to basically, and he needs to basically just, you know, have a confidence vote with his MPs, and also I think other MPs need to be involved as well, and also others and other constituents need to have their say on it as well. So there needs to be a complete referendum on this in London, whether the Ulez zone could be expanded, or whether it should just be the inner London areas, or personally, I think they should be just scrapped altogether. Because I mean, having a Ulez zone does absolutely nothing to help the environment. I mean, research, you know, looking at alternative fuels and like waste vegetable oil, for example, with a little bit of kerosene and white spirit in, just to thin it out, so older diesel engines can use it perfectly fine. Also, in Colorado, they're actually running vehicles on human waste, which I don't think should be brought into this country personally, because I wouldn't like to sit behind or be around a vehicle kicking out those sort of smells. But there are several things we can do. I mean, people can turn hemp oil into diesel and bioethanol, you know, and there's just so many things that could be done, which which are completely environmentally friendly, but don't involve ULEZ zones and don't involve completely stopping oil like the Just Stop Oil Muppets want to do. So yeah, and as usual, Keir Starmer likes to sit on the fence and doesn't really go for it like a lot of older Labour MPs do. At least they had principles, which Keir Starmer does, but they're just not very strong principles, unfortunately. So anyway, take care, everyone. See you soon.